Believe it.
Kick. And off we go from Dallas. Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Second and 4. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Lamar out of the pistol. Henry on the catch. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Second and 6 coming up here. Now Jackson off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Play fake. Jackson. He'll get this to Henry. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains.
I'm gonna respect it. I'm gonna respect you.
Sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the back.
Gonna respect it this time. Next time, disrespectful.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
Man, who was over there? Man.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Dak. Throw left side, complete. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
6 DBs out there for the Ravens. 3rd down coming up. Prescott here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going. That forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. They've got a man in motion. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
Let's go. Come on, touchdown. Quit playing. What they doing? Easy one, baby. Easy one, man. Easy.
Back at beginning of the second quarter.
Easy.
Ravens in possession. They have it second
Pick
down,
six.
well inside of field goal range.
I hear that. I hear that.
Bateman hauls it in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Come on, Henry. Come on, Henry. Come on, Henry.
Lays his way in for the touchdown.
Come on, Henry.
The game's first points here in the second. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Justin Tucker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff.
Oh, there ain't that one little touchdown. That's horrible.
And he didn't strike that one too, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone. He had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40.
That was a touchdown I was supposed to get at the beginning of the game, man. You get the ball back at half. Ooh.
Escapes the pocket.
Dak, don't do it.
Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Here we go, second
time. What you doing, man?
Couldn't bring it in.
Ooh, that was free food, man.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Gets everything he has under this throw. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on fourth. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. That's incomplete on fourth down. And they'll
Hey, he should have had that. I don't know what that was.
Maybe there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively. That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Nah, they definitely lose.
From the 41. Blitz coming, Lamar. drives them backwards.
Excuse me.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. It's the Ravens looking at 3rd and 4. Pistol snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Yeah, I threw that bad. Yeah, I threw that bad. You're welcome.
That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Deontay Hardy to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Jackson trying to get after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. The tip definitely broke up that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception.
Nah, unless you get a pick, ain't gonna be no scoring. I doubt that one.
And force the incompletion.
Nope, 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 nope.
Play action. Here's Jackson.
Oh!
Man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
That's just simply great
Oh, I'm gonna
positioning to swat the ball away.
Oh no, I never said that. I'm playing it. That would be crazy. That close? That would be crazy. Hey, that was your fault. That ain't the reason I scored. Hey, you give it to me, I'm gonna take it.
You set it down, score him at the 38.
Right.
1st and 10. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I love the thought there and the idea. Get your guy in space. But he can't make anything happen until he catches it cleanly first.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Working out of the gun. It's Prescott.
Ooh, that's too many open.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing on first is Prescott. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun is Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Okay, I wonder. I'm like, what he gonna do? What he gonna do, you know? Thought you were about to get you a good field goal, you know? You got about 2-3 more plays with 26 seconds, though. You know?
Dak now from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's gonna run for it!
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the 1st down.
Yep.
So 4th down brings out Brady
Smart.
to try for the Cowboys field goal. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Gay's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Hardy on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Oh, I'm going all the way. I got to.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. They go play fake with Jackson. He fires one deep down the middle. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Hey, man.
First in 2nd down. Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
That sucked. They could have caught it just one time. Right.
Back to throw it. He puts everything behind this one. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Back from the break. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Prescott set to pass. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throw complete to Lamb. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kid, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained it for minimal yardage. But it was going to be tough to stop them from getting the first down as close as they were to the sticks.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Prescott will look to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. Flushed out now to his left. He's on the move. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Engeron now. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60+. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Ravens will go on offense.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to try.
We'll start out with a 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down, ball at the 36. Lamar off the play fake. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Offense up to the line fast. Once more, here's Henry. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop.
Man, my own player keeps stopping me, bro.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Slowing me down.
Trying to run with Henry.
Get out the way.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Ravens take a fourth-quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Oh yeah, my man kept, my own player kept stopping me, man.
Fourth and goal, and he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
You got it, man. Walk it down there, man.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now here's Prescott. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
1st and 10, Prescott. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He's going deep. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. He's going deep this time. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Ravens holding a 4-point lead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. So it's 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. looking to throw. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Hey, I am all for aggressive.
Hey, man.
Downs, go for it, but I do have
We ain't playing for no money.
After being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here he is to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Woo!
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Trying to push this past the marker. And he's brought down for a loss. And they do not get a desperately needed 1st down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs.
You know, the appeal of that call, Kate, is an element of surprise. You're not expecting to go receiver run on 4th down. If it's not set up properly, though, even the surprise isn't enough for one of the best athletes on the team to pick up the fight.
And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
Sideline pros reeled in by Likely. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about.
Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it.
Man, he threw that all the way wrong. That was horrible.
He's at the 10.
He threw that bad. Good game, man.
Late in the game, Brock, the lead, and if this holds, the win are theirs off the biggest play we've seen all game defensively.
Kate, by this point in the game, you're spent physically, but as defenders, you've got to be at your sharpest mentally. Get caught off guard, and this game could be over. Catch them.
Nah, you didn't let me win. You couldn't let me win. I could have just ran the ball. I could have walked away with it. It's okay. You win some, you lose some. You live.
On the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started.
We don't want a field goal though, man. We want a touchdown, man. I want to go all the way. I need to go all the way.
Put the body on the line for his team. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be a
That's it.
And the Cowboys make the play that should win them this game.
Now you know that ain't gonna happen.
What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every
Nah, never.
they're trying to throw?
Nah. I barely play this game.
They're out and set.
They just can't get past this one defense. I've been running the same defense play. The one time I didn't run it, you caught a pass. Give me a second. I'll tell you what it is.
He gets a lot behind one.
Hit.
Downfield.
Ooh, nice.
20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Oh, good game, man. Oh, it still got 13 seconds. It's a dime. Yeah, cover 3 lock. Yep, whole time, man.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. First down, here's down.
It stopped the run too, though, man.
He's got a man left, and he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end. Because that's
But the run, yeah, the run will get through on you, though. The run to get through.
Even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Ooh.
And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game.
Oh, yeah. You should.
Real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball.
Nice.
Will score, and with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. Look where it is and where it stands right now, Kate. That should be the capper. And that is
3 seconds.
as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Run it back.
That one right
All the
down
way.
middle. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hardy on the return. And he's brought
Good
down
game,
Brock,
man.
and that brings his ball game to a close. So it's a win.